time since I felt that way, and it's
You're
been... You
welcome.
risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and I can't think of a more... If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask.
The sky.
Please, take...
What happened to you?
Even with Vertha gone, and I have been sworn to protect this vale. For the time being, if remnants of our kind who escaped the betrayal at the hands of the dwarfs exist out there, while it would fill me with joy to see the chance... Now that my brother's dead, it's quite possible there's no need for that kind of talk. It's also quite possible that there are some other... I'll also assume Vertha didn't exactly give you the option to stay your hand. For the time being, I will... You're always welcome to return here at any time, of course. The bow was said to be carried by Auriel himself. Its craftsmanship has no equal anywhere. The bow draws its power from a theory. Therefore, when an arrow is loosed from the bow, it produces a magical... That's actually... With sun-hallowed arrows, you would be able to produce a much... The sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is especially... Well, using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause it to function differently, corrupting its purpose. That's, of course, if you're foolish enough to try it. I feel nothing but sympathy for the betrayed, but I'm afraid that they're well beyond a cure at this point. The twisted forms you've seen didn't occur overnight. The dwarves may have stolen their sight, but perhaps they'll never return. If a line of communication, it's the only way they'll discover that they weren't always malignant. They were once a if you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time. So if you want the rest of your... Certainly. I can only do 20 at a time, but I see that won't be a problem in this case.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful.
Not now.
I think we both know. If we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives.
We do.
I've been thinking... It's... No. This has to... If we head back to the castle and kick the front door in, let's head back to Isran and let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.
If there's assistance I can provide, just ask. It's the least I can do.
Get out of this cave. Kindred.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
The bow. You have Oriel's bow. I've heard it described in tales, but I could never have imagined its beauty.
Need your help.
Indeed. The day hasn't been won. But what of Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade again? I suppose that's it. Let me address the Dawn Guard and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we finally gained the upper hand.
Everyone, gather round. Come on then, we haven't got all day.
I'm just gonna walk all the way. Ooh. Sucks.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed. Keep your eyes open.
For too long, we've allowed these vampires to poison the night and kill our people. Now, we finally have the means to strike back. We now have Ariel's bow. The gods themselves have favored us, and we must answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Harkon and his unholy prophecy. We will march on their lair and destroy those wretched abominations so they can no longer corrupt our world. This is our fight, and this is our fate. This is the tide of the Dawn Guard. Kill the abominations!
You
This
look
is
like
it.
bolt between the eyes for me. Send the troll after them.
It's time we take the fight to their door. Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkahar. Watch your back.
We have Oriel's bow. We can't lose, right?
What now? It sounds like that's the last bit of the prophecy. So I guess we could use my blood. Do you have any arrows? Elven arrows? I'm not going to just bleed on any old thing. Oh, all right then. I don't think you can ever be ready to... I'm doing my best to not think of him as my father anymore.
Me know if you need
We've got
anything.
enough to worry about right now. You stay focused, and I'll worry about me.
We have Oriel's bow. We can't lose, right?
It is our sin. We read sometimes. That is the very purpose. It is the great spot. The lower floors are home to the Imperial Council. The tower suffered damage in the recent war. I hope one day to see it restored to its former glory.
Where was I? I already lost it, it seems.
We're done with this when none of them are left standing. Let's go.
No casualties. So far. Careful there, buddy.